Top of it, top of it. Good morning, good morning, good morning. God blessed us for a very beautiful morning. Welcome to Coffee with Coach1Stac, man. We're going to have a little coffee. We're going to have a little conversation. And then we're going to head off to this gym, man, where everybody get to their destinations nice and safe. Nice and safe, people. Top of the morning, top of the morning. It is 4:45 out here in Las Vegas, man. We up early. We get up early around this joint, man. Don't nothing come to a sleeper but a dream. You remember that. Nothing comes to a sleeper but a dream. Top of the morning, top of the morning. Welcome to Coffee with Coach1Stac, man. Grab your coffee, your conversation, and let's have some positive affirmations for about an hour before I head off to the gym this morning, man. How you doing? Where you from? I'm born and raised in Las Vegas, Nevada. That's where I currently reside. Just in the kitchen making a little coffee, man. See, look, just a little bit. You know, you can have some too. At least they liked it. Martin, what's up, Martin? Where you from, Martin? Let me know where you from. This is something I do every morning, man. I do this first of all to let people know that God is good. God is good, God is good, God is good. Switzerland, I really need to come to your country. Hey, Martin, I'm not trying to be racial, bro. Do they like black people out there, man? Is it a lot of black people in Switzerland? That's on my to-do list, actually. I'm going to start, well, I do a lot of traveling already, but I'm going to start probably grabbing like an Airbnb in different countries for maybe a week or two at a time and start doing my traveling that way. And Switzerland is definitely on that list, brother. What's up, Augustine? Where you from, Augustine? We from Las Vegas, man. I don't know what time it is where you're at, but it is 4:50 a.m. out here in Vegas, man. So this is something I do every morning before I go to the gym. Hey, man, I give people some nice coffee, a little bit of conversation, some cool affirmations. And, man, we get pushing, man, because I want you guys to have a good day. What's up, Aisel? What's happening? India, what's the weather like out there, man? Because it's hot out here in Vegas. And smash that like button when you're coming in. Man, I hope everybody, man, had a very good night, you know, and if you in the morning time or the evening time, whatever God that you pray to, I hope that they are keeping their hands around you. Everybody is welcome in this chat, regardless of sexuality, race, creed, political affiliation, all that good shit. What's up, Pyro? You know you can ask what you want, man. What's up, Pyro? How you been, Pyro? I ain't seen you in a minute. Jesus is the answer. That's what I'm talking about. Riggio, yes, it is a morning. It's morning out here now. It is 4:51 a.m. So it's early morning out here. I'm up at 3 o'clock. Thank you, Matthew. Do I watch football, boxing, and wrestling? I watch boxing. I don't really mess with wrestling. Once I seen that wrestling was fake, I quit watching it when I was a little kid. Gulf Coast, what's up with you, man? How is Florida? What's up? I knew I would catch you early, man, because I'll be on here like in the afternoon a lot of time now. I don't get up as early. What do I eat? 6'3", 143. I can't gain weight to save my life. Here, let me pin your comment, man, because I like doing question and answer. What do you eat? Bro, you can eat anything you fucking want. You're big, like you're tall. Like, you got to get your calories up. The way you get bigger, bro, the way you get bigger, and I don't eat that much. The way you get bigger is to eat more food and lift heavy weight. That's it. Your rep range should be somewhere around 8. As long as if you keep your rep range around like 8, maybe 10 at the most, and you're lifting as heavy as you could possibly lift, you're going to automatically be hungry. So you can pretty much eat what you want if you're trying to put on weight. Yeah, absolutely. I never been on roids, brother. Not yet. When I get down to 10% body fat, yeah, I'm going to try a cycle or two, but not yet. I ain't made it there yet. Lay, what's up, Lay? Hey. Brand Animals, what's up? Top of the morning, man. Top of the Mickey Fliggity morning. Matthew Can, do I drink milk? Yeah, I drink milk. I drink almond milk. I'm about to drink some in a minute. Um, hey Bella, we don't do kilograms here, so you have to break that down to pounds for me. I don't want to seem a little slow, but we just don't. I don't want to be guessing. Never been on never been. Yeah, bro. I've never done Roy's before. Uh, Nah, I eat meat, bro. Let me show y'all what I eat. It's been a struggle for me to gain weight. You have to eat more. The problem is, man, when you guys are trying to gain weight, and guys, get the likes up. It's 24 people in here, man. Only 4 likes, man. 5 likes. Let's get the like button up. Because we doing question and answer for about an hour this morning. Guys, if you want to get bigger, it's real simple math. It's simple. You need to eat more food. You need to eat. You got to eat more. All of this shit revolves around eating, guys. I'm 5'8". I'm 5'8". I'm 225 pounds. I'm 48 years old, 225 pounds. You know, nice arms, chest, all that good shit. You know, but my thing is to be in a caloric deficit. I'm trying to trim up. I'm trying to get down to 10% body fat. So my eating is gonna be different than yours. So you're eating like you could, like in the morning, carb the fuck up, bro, and then go in there and bang that weight out, man. Bang it heavy. You dig? Yeah, I actually do. Hey, Mike F, I do drink a lot of my calories. Here, let me show y'all. Let me kind of show y'all what I have, man. Cause y'all family. Let me show you. Here we go. Hold up. Boom. This is one of my go-to oatmeal, man. This is the best carb you can get. This and sweet potatoes. I have like a half cup of this every morning. I already ate it before it's time to go to the gym. As you see, man, I don't eat regular sugar. This is my go-to right here, though. This is my protein. I put 2 scoops of this in 8 ounces of almond milk 3 times a day. So this alone, that gives me, see, rice, numbered rice, water, coffee. So now we over here. Look, this the big boy stuff over here, man. This is how you get ripped up. You want to eat this salmon. That's nothing but salmon. All that salmon and sausages and chicken and corn and chicken and some ribs, some turkey, vegetables, a lot of water. That's how you really, you know what I'm saying? What brand is it? Oh, hold on, let me see. Let me turn it around for you, bro, so you can get the brand. Here you go. It's called Nutra Bio Classic Whey. That's an orange creamsicle too, man. It's good too. Nah, man, I don't drink all that, man. I don't drink that, Brody. I don't mess with all that sugar, bro. That's how you make sure that you can't get the physique you want. You sending some of your bug lesions? Don't do that. It's 155 for a 16-year-old girl who is 5. Nah, that means you thick. That means you got some thick thighs on you. Shit. Augustine, who's my favorite bodybuilder? Ronnie Coleman, of course. But check this out. Let me tell you a little story though. Ronnie Coleman, but my next favorite bodybuilder is Jay Cutler, because I actually worked out with Jay. Like Jay Cutler lives out here in Las Vegas. And you're gonna catch Jay Cutler in the gym at some odd times of the night. He do not have a consistent training schedule. You might catch him at 2 in the morning at the gym. Jay Cutler is to me, like, he's the GOAT, because not only did he was the 8-time runner-up for Mr. Olympia behind Ronnie Coleman, but then he won it 4 or 5 times straight. 4, I think it was 5. He won it 4 or 5 times straight after Ronnie Coleman. Now, the thing is, man, he lives out here in Vegas and he don't lift heavy. I mean, when he was still competing, I was way stronger than he was, but of course he looked better because he getting all the good HGH and he getting, that man will order him a whole cow from the butcher's market and have them butcher an entire cow. That man ate 5 pounds of meat a day, 6 pounds of fish. That's why he was so big, y'all. Greg Duche, no, I don't. What's up, Dina? Where you from, Dina? I don't know Heidi Chutman. Nah, and you shouldn't lose weight if you don't want to. See, it's not about the weight. Guys, if you're trying to change your body, it doesn't matter how much you weigh. Muscle weighs more than fat. Just for instance, like you could be standing on the scale, right, today, and it says that you weigh 200 pounds. Tomorrow you can get on that scale, it might say that you weigh 205. Well, it ain't no way in hell you gain 5 pounds of fat one day. It's not possible. All that means is you might have ate something salty and you retain some water weight. And so the scale will play a trick on you. So if you truly want to like lose inches and change the dynamic of your body, what you do is I got something real simple. And this for the men and the women. You go find you some clothes that's just a little bit too small. You find a shirt. See, because at one time, look, this is a large, right? This is a large. But at one time, as I was losing weight, this was too tight on me. I couldn't put it on. So when I got to the point I could slip the shirt on comfortably, as you see. See, it's comfortable. This ain't tight on me. This is a large shirt. So when I got to the point where I could fit a large shirt, I knew that my body was changing. Real simple. You want to look good in your clothes. You don't care. I don't care if the scale said that I weigh 600 pounds, I wouldn't care because I look the way that I want to look. Where we at? Ken One Mom. Hold on, let's get Ken One Mom. Should I start taking creatine? I keep hearing good and bad things, so I don't know what to do. Ken One Mom, I would tell you first, before you take creatine, learn how to get your proper diet down in the gym, in the kitchen. Learn how to already get your macros. And your macros is how much protein you should be eating a day, how many carbs you should be eating a day, and how much fat. Get that down first in the kitchen before you worry about creatine. Because all creatine does is allow you to have water in your muscles. That's it. That's what a carbohydrate does. It hydrates your muscle. Your carbs is what make your muscles looking real full and round. And see how my muscles look real round? That's the carbs that do that. The carbs keep your muscles looking round and full of water and things like that. But don't trip off the creatine. Some people, a lot of people are like really pulling against creatine now. I've taken it many, many times, and I have a creatine that you can get that got 5 different blends in it. It's the most potent shit in the world, and you can't even you have to go online and buy it. But it has 5 different blends of creatine in it, and that shit is awesome. But I've heard that it's been tied to a lot of kidney failure, so that's why I don't want to be telling you to take that stuff. So make sure that you do some blood work and make sure you got everything on point before you start putting all these different chemicals in your body, so to speak. Because all I take, bro, look, I drink my coffee. I'll have a pre-workout. And then I have, what do I have? Oh yeah, I have a protein shake before I work out. That's it. I don't have BCAAs. I don't take creatine. I mean, I don't do it anymore though. Hold 1 second, guys. All right, I'm back. Do I watch UFC? No, sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. It's not something that I do all the time. Let me see, I must eat a lot of salt because I have lots of water weight. Yeah, woodworking, you gotta watch your salt, bro. You gotta watch your sodium intake. And see, sodium, man, could be in anything that you eat, man. It could be processed meats. It could be, you could be eating a lot of noodles. You got to look at the package, man, and check that sodium, because that sodium, it's a damn shame, right? Guys, throw a 7 up in the air, man, if you think it's a damn shame that to eat properly, it costs you more money. If you guys agree with that, throw a 7 up for me in here, please. Mike Hunt, brother, I'm hopping to. I need to lose 4 inches for a back surgery. Any knowledge? Bro, walking on the treadmill. Simple walking on the treadmill versus running, right? And I just learned this too. I just learned this shit in the last 8 months, because I'm going to tell you, man, I used to look at people that walked on the treadmill and I was like, that shit don't do nothing for you. That don't do nothing for you when you walking. You need to run on the treadmill. You need to move fast, but actually you don't. See, when you walk, simply walking, your body will not like get all revved up like it would if it was running. But it does need to use some fuel. So when you're walking, that's how you get rid of your belly fat and your back fat and your love handles. That's how you get rid of extra fat, is by walking your 10,000 steps a day. That way, and you're gonna keep your muscle. Your body is only, if you walk, your body is only going to use your fat for energy and not your muscle, not your hard-earned muscle. If you look at any bodybuilders, if you check out any bodybuilders, you'll notice they don't do cardio where they're moving real fast. They may walk on the treadmill. They may walk on the treadmill at an incline, but that's it. They don't do anything because they're not trying to sacrifice their muscle. They're just trying to burn fat. So that's how you do that, brother. Fixing lateral size imbalances. Bro, do you some side lateral raises? For Albert, do you some side lateral raises, bro? That's easy. The problem is when people do side lateral raises, the weight is too heavy. A lot of time you guys doing side lateral raises, you guys are jumping like this. Look, you're jumping like this. You're jumping. No, you take a side lateral raise and just raise. Just raise right there, boom. And see, you can see it, boom. Just right there, boom. By the way, when I do side lateral raises, I only use 10 pounds. I don't go, sometimes a 12 and a half. I don't do nothing heavier than 12 and a half pounds when I do side lateral raises. And look at what my shoulders look like. The weight does not matter. Joanne, I'm proud of you too, bro. I'm proud of you too. Keep losing. Byron, bless you, brother. Hey, man, God bless everybody in this room, man, that you guys get to your destinations okay. See, Chris, now I gotta kick you out, Chris. See, we don't do shit like that up in here, bro. We don't do stuff like that in here, Chris. Hey, McLevin, exactly. Do a lot of dumbbell work, bro. And I like that answer, McLevin, too. Shout out to you, too, bro. Let me know where you from. Bro, the problem is, and I would say, like, especially with a lot of new people, when you work out, the first thing y'all want to do is you want to see how much you can bench. That's the first thing you want to do. You want to get up under that bench. You want to see how much you can bench. Well, I'm here to tell you, after benching 450 pounds, that's my max, 450. I'm 48 years old and maxing out 450, bar bent and all that shit. Let me tell you what I got from that. Absolutely nothing. I got some applause. But that was all ego. It was nothing but ego. I got nothing from that. But I could have tore my damn rotator cuff. I could have tore my pec muscle. Because ain't no way in hell I need 400 or 500 pounds on the bench. So what you newbies should do, and I'm gonna give you the game. What you newbies should do is get you some dumbbells and stay away from bars. Get yourself on a what do they call it? A hammer strength machine, or use dumbbells. And why use dumbbells? Dumbbells have a better range of motion, right? Dumbbells, each side has to work independently on its own. That way you don't have that imbalance. Dumbbells, because each side has to push its own weight. And it not only do dumbbells make you stronger a whole hell of a lot quicker, but it forms your body a lot quicker as well. And it makes you stronger. That's the key, dumbbells. So now we was talking about Jay Cutler. Jay Cutler does not bench press. Jay Cutler does not bench press. He does not lift heavy weight. He does not lift any heavy weight. He does dips, old school dips. He does hammer strength. He does dumbbells, and they not heavy dumbbells at all. I'm talking about, man, I'm throwing 150-pound dumbbells around. Jay Cutler over here, he got some 80s or 90s, but look at how he looked, though. That's from all the food, and of course he getting this human growth hormone shot every once in a while too, y'all. Y'all know what it is, man. Y'all know what it is. Y'all know what Jay Cutler getting, man. Good dude. I seen him. I met him. I've met him, man. He's about an inch taller than me. Beach Boy, why you so Beach Boy? Beach Boy, do you need some coochie or something, man? Why you so upset this morning? Ladies, just for the ladies in my chat. If y'all think a lot of men these days are like hella insecure and hella in they feelings, throw a 7 up in the air for me, please. Be some of y'all with way too much testosterone problems, man. Why y'all be over here talking? Why do y'all be upset so early in the morning? Jesus Christ. It's 5 o'clock in the morning. At least where I'm at. Who the hell's upset? Broheen, is your feelings hurt, Broheen? Don't get mad because you didn't have a father in your life, man, that told you that you shouldn't disrespect other grown men. You know, I thought I was your dad, but that line was a little bit longer to drive in that night. So I could or could not be. Because if I was your dad, I'd bend you over my knee and I'd spank you. And I would teach you better that you don't talk about other grown men that are not bothering you. And then you wonder, I bet you sitting there alone right now without a woman. I bet you don't have a woman in your life. And if you do, you probably putting hands on her. Because see, men like you give us real ones a real bad name. And I said that. Jason, God is good all the time. Nine finger, don't leave. You know, I don't know why that people, because they think I'm a Christian. I'm not a doormat. I am a Christian, but I'm not a doormat. Do you understand what I'm saying? So when you come for me, be prepared that you're gonna get what you're gonna get the same kind of energy you gave back. And I'm not upset. I just was that kid in high school that talked about everybody. I was that kid who was sitting in the classroom that you did not want to see when you came into the lunchroom. Because I was going to talk about your mama, your sick, your little brother, your daddy, your crippled grandmama, your bald-headed auntie, all that stuff. Believe me, this ain't what you want, bro. I'm a Scorpio. I will talk about you for the rest of this live and never say the same thing twice. So don't take me there. Enjoy your coffee, bro. Yeah, David, slow. Yeah, David, slow and easy, bro. You know, David, that's one of the things that get me, man, when I'm in the gym. Everybody want to move fast. Like, oh, and let's not. Hey, man, y'all want to hear a story? Let me give y'all a little story, because I like to give y'all stories. If you want to hear a little gym story, throw a 7 up in the air. A lot of y'all have seen one of these stories before. If you in the gym, and if you haven't, you could hear about this one. Peace. Paper maker. I'm 5'8", little brother. I'm 5'8". I'm 5'8". Not yeah, I'm not 5'4", I'm 5'8". And paper maker, if you was a real man, you would have your picture on a profile. so somebody can see who you are. Hey. So here's my gym story, man. Hey man, but guess what? But paper maker, guess what's not average? Guess what's not average? And you can ask your girl about that one. She'll tell you. But anyway, like I was saying, little gym story, man. A lot of y'all little youngsters, man, y'all coming to the gym, right? You can come see me, man. I'm in Las Vegas. You can come see me anytime you want to. I'll shoot you an Addy and all that. But if you come out here, you might not leave. You might not know I don't think you know who you're playing with, but you might come to my city. You might not leave here, brother. You know, you coming to my city, the city of lights. But anyway, when you see people in the gym, one of the biggest things that will tick the people who actually work out off are when you get all the young people around Christmas time. Everybody want to get a New Year's resolution. Everybody want to get a gym membership. So how many of y'all have seen in the middle of the night, man, when you're working out, it could be the afternoon, you see this little tiny dude throw about 225 or 315 on there and he ain't got no spot. And you know damn well he can't lift it. And when he take that bar off, when he break that bar, that bar comes in and he's pent up under the bar. How many of y'all have seen that in the gym? Raina, it is 5:15 here. Yeah, man. Hey, so Hector, how did you feel when that bar fell on your chest, man? Was you embarrassed? Yeah, shit. Texas, that's right, baby. Oh, it's okay, Hector. Baby Hawk, thank you, man. Look, I'm 225, man. And by the way, today is my 30th day. 30th day straight in the gym. I do it for on my other platform. On my other platforms, you know, I did a challenge, 30 days straight in the gym. So today is my 30th day straight in the gym, no breaks. Here, let me kind of show y'all what I do in the gym. Let me man. Hold up. Let me show you guys something. Hold up. All right, y'all, let's get it, man. We're gonna run it back. Last set, I done did 500. This is my I did 450 reps. This is 500 right here, man. Notice the guns. They coming in good, but it's back. Big back. Get your mama in the sack. Let's get it. That's how you get that wide gorilla chest. Tell me you can't get jacked with a 12.5-pound weight. This ain't number 12.5. It's already Scorpio season. That's what 12.5 pounds do for you, man. Hey. Yeah, hey, papermaker, yeah, I do, man. Hey, ladies, throw me a 7-Up if y'all love a man who get his nails done, who got that pretty gel on his nails, like that. If you like Coach1Stac gel nails, throw a 7-Up. Throw a 7-Up. And let these men know, let these men know that you guys love a man that got soft hands and feet. My feet look like that too. Oh, that's right, Sharon. Exactly. Women love a man. Women love a man who gets his feet done. Women love a man who gets his hands done. They love that shit. My feet are softer than a woman's. Exactly, Hector. Women love that shit. Desperate. Brother, let me explain something to you. Do you realize that 95% of my followers are women? That's right. A clean, nice smelling man. Feasto. Your mama lame as hell. Feasto. I would have been your daddy, but the line was too long at the drive-in that night. Beach Boy, put a picture up. I might be your daddy too, but the line was a little long in the bathroom that night at the Pick and Save. Who else wants some? Who else wants some? Oh yeah, I love the haters. I love the haters. See, a lot of these dudes, they just mad because they wouldn't leave their woman with me. Because once you left your woman with me, and once she get to hearing this conversation coming out of my mouth, it's over with. She ain't coming home to you, bruh. Nah, man, it's nothing gay, man. Go get your nails done, bro. I've been getting my nails done since I was a teenager. Women love that shit. And why would you want to sit up here and have some hard-ass, husky-ass hands and dirty-ass hands? Don't you know the first thing a woman looks at is your smile and your hands? A woman don't want no man with no dirty-ass fingernails. And when you definitely go to lay down with a woman, she don't want no man with no raggedy-ass feet and dirty-ass feet and long-ass toenails scratching up the cover. Man, she want to feel something soft up against her. Go get your stuff done. What's up, Stormy? Where you from, mama? Yeah. Baby Hawk, for real. Baby Hawk, where you from? Baby Hawk. Hey, Sharon, I just try to let them know, man. Listen, I get facials. I get my hands done, my feet done. I get full body massage. Matter of fact, I'm gonna go get another 90-minute one probably tomorrow. Just have one of the day. I believe in self-care. I believe in, hey, not bad for 48, right? Shit, not bad, period. Fuck is all talking about? Come on, man. Yeah, bro gets facials. I got that pretty ass skin. See, where you at? Hey, paper maker. See, your girl and your mama got them good facials because I deposited some of this good protein on their face. That's why their skin glows a lot. That's what happens when you tend to deposit the right protein on somebody like your mother or your sister's face, man. It tends to glow. Hey, Emil, man, they don't want none of this, man. I can sit up here and talk all day long. Where you at, Rudy? Rudy, what's the secret? I'm 228, but I'm fat. And And the more I work out, the fatter I get. You gotta watch your eating. You gotta watch your eating, bro. And Rudy, do you know what burpees are? Start doing you some burpees, man. I do 100 burpees. I do 100 burpees in 10 minutes. And burpees will overall, man, not only make you lose weight, but man, stick with the calisthenics. Start doing yourself maybe 100 push-ups a day. You can take all day to do the 100. You ain't got to do them at once. Do yourself 100 body weight squats throughout the day. Start doing something for yourself, bro. And I'm always here, man, if you want to tap in, because, I love fitness. I love giving out good words and affirmations. I like talking shit to y'all in the comments. Because y'all think because I'm a Christian, I'm a doormat, and that is not the case. I will talk about your ass. I will roast your ass till the cows come home. You better believe that. Okay, guys, so check this out. For those of you who don't know me, I am ex-law enforcement. Yes, I was a cadet, I was a corrections officer, I was a policeman, a field training officer, a detective in 3 different bureaus. Then I went to the streets. I was a dope boy. You know, these are things that I'm not so proud of. You know, I pimped hoes, cross country. I've done all that shit. And I was really good at it because I know what I should not have been doing because I knew the protocol. And I've been delivered by God for the last 8 years. Can I get an amen? It's hard to get delivered from someone when you touch your money every day. So what I like to do is get on here, man, and give you guys a lot of truth. I like to give you guys a lot of truth. The Hawk has landed from BK. Okay, Hawk. I got you, Hawk. And so, yeah, I used to do a lot of things, man. And probably not. And I used to do a lot of things, man. I used to be in these streets real tough. And like I said, I'm not proud of what I did, but I'm definitely proud of how I did it. Because it was some ingenious shit, which I can't talk about out in the open. But I said it to say this. I always like to give you guys a question, man. Do you want a question? I like to give you guys a story and let it be your pick. Do you want a story from the streets? Or do you want a story from when I was a cop? Which one do you want? It's your pick. I always let you guys pick. I do. I take facials. I used to be about 18 years ago. And I probably oh yeah, I did some pimping. I got all the pictures to prove it. But you're nobody to prove anything to. You know, see, Sharon, that's the problem. See, that's why insecure men, like a lot of these dudes in the chat, they could never have done what I do. Because as soon as a woman sits and says something slick to them, the first thing they gonna do is try to put their hands on her. The first thing they gonna try to do is get in their feelings and call their mama and, oh my God, I can't believe you said this to me. You can never do what I do. So I'm here to give y'all some street stuff. Hey Hector, Hector son 60, same here. What'd you do, brother? Tell me what you did. Okay, yeah, Hector's ready now. Now, I didn't do no time. I ain't never been to the joint. Let me knock on wood. I ain't never been. I don't plan on going. And you know what, Hector? That's really what my channel was about. Matter of fact, Hector, let me pin your comment, Hector, if you don't mind. The reason why I even post is because of people like Hector, like he said he did his time. Man, I'm somebody, man, my dad is ex-law enforcement, 32 years, okay? I came along, I was law enforcement, but also was a street cat. So after law enforcement, after my second shooting, you know, that wasn't for me. I went to the streets. Well, I had a business first, and it was something that forced me to go play in the streets. You know, it was a necessity. It wasn't like I was trying to ball, but when you good at something, you just good at something. And then I asked to be delivered from that, and I've been delivered for that for the last 8 years. So I got a different perspective on life, and I try to talk to the youth and especially the young people on my channel, if you guys will listen, and let you know, man, this system ain't for you. It ain't cool to be in the streets. It's not cool to be a hustler. It's cool to go get your ass a job, because the little money that y'all playing with. Let me kind of throw this out here. And what's the words y'all use? No cap. Y'all youngsters use no cap. Man, before I left the game, man, from one person, I was receiving $80,000 twice a week, FedEx to my doorstep overnight. Just FedExed in a little bag overnight, FedEx bag overnight. That was from one person, twice a week. That's $160,000 from one person that I never even met. So when you start to do the math on the way that I was moving and grooving, and also, man, you know, doing a lot of little things with, see, the statute of limitations is up on this shit. This is why I can talk about it. Like I said, I am ex-law enforcement. And by being ex-law enforcement, I knew how to move and groove. I knew where I should not be. I knew how to avoid staying out of the radar, because I knew the protocol of how things work. And I used that to my advantage. And at the end of the day, man, I was moving everything but PCP, and I made a whole lot of fucking money. Do you hear me? A whole lot of it. But with money comes more problems. With more money comes more problems. And I asked to be delivered from that 8 years ago. And I promised the good Lord I would never touch no work ever again. And I haven't. And believe you me, I've had ample opportunity, because when you get money on a big level, it's different than that little petty shit that most of y'all do. This is why I'm telling y'all youngsters, man, stay out the streets. The streets are not for you. Keep your ass in somebody's church. Stay at somebody's job. I get tired of seeing these young men of color, especially, you know, sitting up on their way to prison, right? Probably gonna become somebody's prison wife. Probably gonna get their manhood taken if they don't give it away, right? Because they done took a $200 penitentiary chance. You could go make $200 working at McDonald's. There is no glory in being a hustler. Ain't no glory in that, period. Where we at? Joe Grimes. I'm not Joe. I'm very proud of how I did it, but not what I did. If I was to tell you, and if I was to tell you why, you know, in my members only section, I'm gonna actually drop a video of how I did it, and how I did it. I'm super proud of how I did it, but not too proud of what I did. Cause you know how you figure something out. You know, it has nothing to do with that. It could be putting together a table. It could be putting together a puzzle. You know that feeling you get when you like, oh shit, I know how to do this. Hold on, I'm good at this. I know how to figure this out. I know how to make it work for me. That's the feeling that you get. And I figured out a way to advertise that nobody ever would have thought to do. And I made a lot of money, but I'm not proud of that, of doing what I did. But I'm definitely proud of how I did it, because I use that same business sense in my life today, and I make money from it. I make more money than I ever did sitting in the streets, and I ain't got to look over my back. I learned a whole lot of business savvy being in the streets. Period. Bro, I'm not gonna do the pig story. Andrew Hernandez. I left after my second shooting, bro. I don't know if you've ever been involved in a shooting before, but you know, I have. I've been involved in 2 of them, and I suffer from PTSD. And after the last one, like, that was it. Some things, man, you see too much of. Let's put it like that. You know, and I couldn't be more serious, bro. What does it say? You know what? Paper maker, you just, look, check this out. We just banned you from being in here, paper maker. We don't want to listen to you no more. Hey, turd, I don't care. I don't care what people think. I'm here to tell you. When I got out of the game, I was what you call a plug, a plug. And so I'm gonna tell y'all a street story. Okay, give me a second. I'm gonna give y'all a street story, and I'm gonna tell y'all a real street story, and I hope this story might resonate with some of you guys. I am gonna give you a trigger warning, because as you know, man, if you're on my page, you already know I have no filter. I'm gonna tell you the truth. I'm gonna keep it real with everything that come out my mouth and I tell you. But there is a trigger warning that comes with this. That's gonna come with this story. I need y'all to understand that. And give me 1 second. Let me get my coffee. Turd, why you trying to use my shit, man? What's up, Hector? 1 second, man. Nah. Bella, I like them thick. Bella, I like them thick. Nah, but oh wow. Belly button hernia. Belly button. Nah, but a Vanya, I never was in the hood. I'm not a street person, bro. I'm not a street person, Vanya. I ain't never lived in the hood. I'm not from the hood. Okay, so now here's the story, y'all. Y'all ready? If you guys are ready for the story, throw a 7 up for me. Throw a 7 up for me. True story. True story. True story. True story. True story. Matter of fact, I'm gonna give you a choice of 2 stories, but I gotta see who's ready for the story first. Throw them 7s up, man. Y'all ready for the story? Okay. Is anybody in here a Denver Bronco fan? If you are a Denver Bronco fan, throw Broncos up in the chat. Because depending on how many Bronco fans I got is going to depend on if I tell this story or not. Okay. What's up, Blue Jay? Where you from, Brody? What's up, Desert Driven? I'm just giving you guys a little story, man. He is a good man. I think everybody in the world is a good man. Hey, Sly Slick, Niners, baby, die hard. I know I was in good company. Dima Poe, MS, hey man, Dima Poe. Hey man, shout out to the Hispanics, because man, we need y'all, bro. I made a lot of money fucking with y'all, man. Okay, okay, so check this out. We ain't gonna talk about the Broncos. So look, here's the story, guys. Do y'all know that clear icy stuff that people use? They call it crystal. Y'all know that stuff? If you know what that is, throw a 7 up in the air. If y'all know what that is, throw a 7 up in the air. Because I don't want to say the whole word. Hey, Beach Boy, it's all good, man. I give you grace, man. I love you. Don't trip. Okay, so check this out. So y'all already know what that is. So when I hopped in the streets, guys, that was my go-to. You know, that was where I was really, really plugged. That's why I made a lot of money. That's why I was getting this 80,000 twice a week. You know, you could come to me, you could get 10 pounds, you could get 20. You know, at this time, I'm copping 100 pounds a week every Friday of that. Along with the white stuff, the brown stuff, the hard, the soft, the pills, all of that. Everything but PCP. But that ice, that was my thing. Now, here's what I had to learn to understand. I do not understand why when people use that, and I want y'all to and I want you to know, guys, I have nothing against the rainbow community. Matter of fact, I have a project coming out that features the rainbow community. That's going to be my very first project. I've never been to prison. So check this out. So I got a client, right? A white guy. So for some reason, and you ladies need to hear this. And you men, if y'all using this shit, y'all already know. Ladies, that ain't something that two men sit up and use together. Like, I'm a smoker. You dig? I'm a smoker. I might sit up with the next man and blow some 420, but that ice, that is nothing that men should be doing together. For some reason, it makes you lose your inhibitions as a man. It makes you as a man go to the rainbow side. Now, how do I know this? I go to see one of my clients. Shout out Robert. I go to see one of my clients, man, an older white man, right? He got a hotel suite, badass jacuzzi suite, right? I go see one of my main clients. And so when people use that stuff, they like to watch porn. For some reason, when they use it, they love to watch porn. See, if y'all was a Bronco fan, I would have told you about how I was going to let's just say how I was going to interact with the Super Bowl that they won. I was going to have a little bit of interaction with their Super Bowl, and I had every way to do it because one of their very main players, their brother was one of my clients. And I have a certain videotape of him doing some things that he shouldn't be doing using this methamphetamine. But so we'll talk about that another day. So now, okay, so now watch this. So now they like to watch porn when they use this stuff. So I come in, I see my client. You know, I already know what's up with him. I know that he goes to the other side every once in a while. And they got this thing for having well-hung black men and transgender people. So I look in the bedroom, y'all. I see not one, not two, but three people that I know. Three people that I personally know. They laying in this bed, right? Big ass bed, it's a suite. They watching the movie, right? They got a bowl, and they got the look, and what are they doing to each other? What are they doing to each other? It's like all three of them. One got two hands like this, and one got. I mean, they just, the dude in the middle, he like this, and the other dude like this, and the other dude like that, and my client is telling me what he gonna do to all three of them when I leave. Man, so where we at? Reebok, it was more than a stroke fest. It was more than a stroke fest. I mean, it was mouth fest. But the thing is, look, they were so gone, they ain't even realize it was me. Because when you're in the streets, man, you got to learn how to turn a blind eye, people. Guys, get those likes up. I got 85 people here, man. Get the likes up. Get the likes up. Get the likes up. Get them likes up to 80, man. I'm going to give y'all another story before I dip up out of here, man. They having a whole little fest, right? And I mean, I ain't trying to count nobody, man, but look, everybody about this big, right? And so my client, I know my client likes stuff like that. I know that when he does that, he goes to the dark side. So he talking about how he gonna top them all off when I leave. And I'm just standing there at the door. I'm like, because you see, but you don't see. It's like my man where you at? Hector. It's like Hector. When you was in the penitentiary, with all due respect, Hector, when you was in the penitentiary, you saw, but you didn't see, right? You minded your own business, right? Did you not? Desert Driven, yeah. Hey, I gave you guys a choice. Street story, police story. This is the story they chose. Okay, so Hector, you know what I'm talking about. And see, this is why, man, if you guys need to screen If you're a woman especially, you need to screen these men you be talking to. Sometimes you need to ask these dudes, hey, do you like X, Y, and Z? Just so they will open up. Because I don't know if you knew it or not, but guys, the highest rate of HIV, is down at, I'm going to try to name all 10. Houston, Baton Rouge, New Orleans, Little Rock, Arkansas, Columbia, South Carolina, Atlanta, Georgia, Baltimore, Maryland, Philadelphia, DC, and Miami. Top 10 with the HIV rate shooting through the roof. And it's because they messing with that crystal methamphetamine, y'all. That's what that's from. That's what it's from. Hey, Zombie, let me pin your comment. All glory due to God. All glory due to God. God gets all the glory. There's nobody but God. We just here taking up space. At the end of the day, man, I'm going to be sitting to the left. You got of God, you got Jesus, and you got the Holy Spirit. I'm going to be sitting over here to the left. I'm not going to the right. Otto, I'm going to call you Otto. Hey, Otto, what part of Texas you from, big dog? Coach1Stac, it is. It is. And since y'all stuck around, man, I'm gonna let's see, guys. Chanel, let's listen to Chanel. Guys, follow. You back, follow, please. From my mom, please. It's from my mother, please, guys. Okay, hold up. In California, prisons are insane. Sly Sickness, and see now Sly, Slick, and Wicked. I've never been to the pen, but I was told that the politics are different on the West Coast than they are in the South, especially with that kind of stuff, that kind of activity. Adelo, man, I'm living, bro, out of Las Vegas. Coach1Stac, downtown Cali is full of meth. It's sad. Yes. You sure do. Desert Dream just saw some crazy shit when I was in Riverside, definitely. Man, Coach1Stac, I'm gonna tell you, man, that when I saw that Puffy had been using that stuff, when I saw that Puffy had been using meth, oh Lord. I was like, oh my God, like really? Puffy was using meth? It don't get no lower than that, people. It don't get no lower than that. It don't get no lower than that. So guys, check this out, man. Since you guys stayed, I'm gonna give you a cop story, okay? It's gonna be a real quick one because I gotta get out of here. So, as you know, I live in Las Vegas, Nevada. And so I think it was like a Friday. It don't even matter what day it was. I took somebody to jail, okay? And as I'm sitting in jail, some more officers come around the corner and they said, hey, guess who's out there on the bench? The bench is where they put you when you go to jail, okay? They said, guess who's on the bench? And I said, I don't know, shit. It ain't like I looked. I'm not a mind reader. They said, Tevin Campbell. Now, y'all remember the singer Tevin Campbell? Tevin Campbell's on the bench. Poor Tevin, man. Tevin had moved to Las Vegas, y'all, and Tevin had become a male prostitute and was selling himself up and down Fremont Street, which is one of our main streets, and addicted to crack cocaine. And there Tevin Campbell was top of it. He does look like it. And Tevin Campbell was sitting on that bench, and like I said, he was, and guys, this is the shit I'm telling you, you can look it up. I'm not trying to down him or anything by telling this story. I'm just telling you the truth. Because I'm like, Tevin, do you still got it? And Tevin starts singing, bro. Like, Tevin hit them notes, man. Shout out to Tevin Campbell. Yeah, he had some problems. And guess what? We all have been through some things. If you don't have no problems and you don't have no past and you don't have nothing you've been through, hey man, don't raise your hand. But man, I've been through some things. God has delivered me through some things. He gonna deliver me through some more things. And whatever Tevin has went through, his personal demons ain't no worse than my demons. Or ain't no worse than anybody else's. So we gotta quit downing each other and try to help each other up. And that's the message I want to leave you guys with. Let's stop downing each other and let's lift each other up, please. That's all I'm asking you. You know, when y'all come to my chat, when you come to my chat, man, it's a safe place. I'm also looking for a graphic artist just to play around with a logo that I have from time to time and maybe even be a part of my team because I'm starting a movement and I need somebody who's good with graphics. And if you're good with graphics, tap in, man. My email is on my homepage, ewinvestments702@gmail.com. Or if you are good with graphics, after this live is over with, leave your email, right? Just write a reply and just put I'm good with graphics and leave your email address. I want somebody that's serious. This is a serious thing. It's, we're gonna try to get this bag, but I need a cool graphic artist, preferably somebody that might live in America, because I need somebody I can FaceTime and talk to and get done exactly what I need to get done. But other than that, guys, I want you guys to know, thank you, Sean. I appreciate that. I appreciate it. I wanted to start this day to give you guys some good words of affirmation. Man, it is 6 o'clock. It's 5:50. I have to get ready to go to this gym, y'all. I want you to know it's always a pleasure being able to chop it up with my people. You guys are family to me. You guys are family to me. You know, I talk to you more than family. And I'm going to start back getting up early in the morning and doing my coffee with Coach1Stac because, man, I love to get my day started. Guys, I haven't looked at my phone. Look, the TV's off. Ain't nothing on in here. I've prayed this morning. I woke up. I made my bed. I brushed my teeth. I got myself together. I made me some coffee. I came in here and talked to y'all, man. That's how I get my day started, by having positive affirmations, praising Jesus, thanking the Lord for everything, even the things that don't feel good, and we gonna have a good day. Other than that, man, may the Lord bless you with his traveling grace. May the Lord keep his hands wrapped around every one of you guys while you're headed to work and back. May the Lord keep his hands wrapped around your children and your family, that they get to their destinations unscathed. May the Lord keep his hands wrapped around you while you're at your workplace, because they got crazy people in this world that is coming into people's churches and their jobs and trying to delete us as we try to live throughout this crazy world. And other than that, man, I love you guys. Y'all have a blessed day. I got to go get day number 30 in the gym, 30 days straight in the gym. Be blessed.